when I was in my 20s, there's no way. I actually looked down on people that did tarot. There's no way I would have, like, been open to it. And then I got into my, like, mid-30s and started getting into it. I think I fell upon it. I don't think I went looking for it. So it was just my time, you know. Okay, spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Virgo's highest good. How is Virgo feeling in this third week of March 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in, please? So this is 3 cards for how Virgo's feeling. Okay, we've got a call to action, being called to act. I think there's a lack of light and that's why that's coming out blurry. Hang on. Let's see if that makes a difference. Anyway. A call to action, okay? Something needs to change. Ooh. The Death card reversed and the 8 of Cups reversed. Now, if these were upright, it would be the end of a cycle because we're walking away from a relationship. This is a serious connection. 8 of Cups is like, 6 of Cups is soulmates, yeah? 2 of Cups, like the further you go back, that's like the beginning when you meet someone and you realise you each feel the same for one another. The more cups you have, the further along you are. So the next step, the 9 of Cups, would be I'm happy by myself. Self-satisfaction. 10 of Cups is we're happy as a family. 8 of Cups is I'm leaving this connection. So the universe, it's not other people. The universe is saying time to leave, time to get out. I don't think I've ever had that in a spread. The universe wants you to leave this connection, Virgo. Now, obviously, if you're happily married or you have a wonderful boyfriend or girlfriend, don't leave it because the tarot said it's not a message for you. This is for someone who's unhappy in their current situation and has stayed in it for a long time. When the universe is giving you a spiritual kick up the backside, it's because you've known this for a while and you stayed in it anyway. Okay, so this is not a message for a couple that are happy. This is for someone who's known for a year, for 2 years, for 10 years that they need to be out of this. And the universe is like, I'm kicking you up the butt to make you do this now. You need to walk away. So that's just a disclaimer, like no one should ever like break up with someone because the tarot said to do it. You break up because you've been unhappy for a long time and the reading resonates, you know, like you're like, yeah, that's been me for a long time, but I just haven't had the guts to do it because I don't like change or I don't want to hurt them. It's not easy to end something. It's hard. Right, the 10 of Wands reversed, so dropping the burdens. When the 10 of Wands is upright, we've become so strong over time because of so many challenges and we're still going. It's like we're past being the wounded warrior, we're just, you know, the calves are tight AF because we've built up so much muscle, you know, muscular back, muscular legs, because we're just used to carrying that burden. We've done it for so long. But this is like, I'm dropping the burdens now. If you're a Virgo and you've been unhappy for a long time, you're ending it. You're walking away now. You're dropping the burden. You're choosing to let go. Whatever you've been carrying, you're dropping it by choice. Right, in the challenge position is the Fool. So this is a card for your person, the one that's showing up in your reading. The Fool is 0. It's a reset. It's like, I've reached 10. I've reached the end of a really long, tough cycle. The Fool is called such a thing because he's ready to take a leap of faith into something new. He's on the cusp, he's on the edge, waiting to jump into something new, a new cycle that starts from 1. Okay? 1, so aces are 1s. Then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you will come back to 0 again. Okay, so this is the beginning. This is like, I'm about to take a leap into a new cycle. They're scared, okay? They're scared for taking a leap into something new. Hi, Day Maurice. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles reversed, though. So the Knight of Pentacles upright is like, I want to ask someone out. I'm going to go over and I'm going to ask them out. I'm going to text them. I'm going to ask them for the number. I'm going to ask them for the socials. It's investment of time, money, and energy. Hi. When it's reversed, it's like, no, I'm not going to ask anyone else. Like, no, I haven't been out with anyone new for ages. I only know how to kiss that person. It would be so weird. This person is like scared. They're so scared. You're leaving a campsite. Evacuated from where? You're being kept somewhere bad by bad people. 5 of Pentacles reversed is we're coming out from the cold. We're coming out from a bad situation. One of lack of investment, one of lack of love. Hang on, what's that in combination with? We're becoming open to new offers, and look, here it comes. Oh my god, it's creepy people. Sorry, I keep talking to the chat and I need to focus. That just seemed like a whole load of tea then, so we're just distracted. So this person's becoming open to love. So whether this is the person that you're leaving and it's a mutual separation, or this is the new person that you're about to meet, I don't know, but it would be weird, wouldn't it, if you met someone right now, because it looks like you are literally just being asked to leave something. You've got to go somewhere new. I'm so sorry that's happening. That's really bad, like, you know, yeah. It never ends well with stalkers. They don't just kind of get bored. It rarely stops, does it? So you've got to move on again. What have we got here? The 7 of Cups reversed. So this is like lusty, temptation, daydreaming, fantasizing. It's delusional. Okay, it's gone into like delusion state. So something, I'm just going to put lights on because it's so dark. That's really like, it's just clouded, isn't it? Right, I'm on my last bit of battery, so I'll get a wiggle on. Oh my god, that sounds like a nightmare. we've got the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. So this is good. This is a fantastic combination. It's fast action, progress, and communication. And we're following our intuition. Okay, so we're going with the call to action. Okay, and we're manifesting new. We're ending one thing and we're bringing in something new. And I think you're at this crossroads where you're just starting to get really excited about how life could be in the future. And if this is someone new, well, they're a page, aren't they, there? They're a page. And a knight and the fool. So it's either someone new or the one that you're getting away from is ready for new with another person as well. Moon card, and that was the challenge. So fear is the challenge. Okay, not being afraid. And the story of the major arcana, the fool realizes that he must go ahead anyway, even if it's scary. He must go ahead anyway. Okay. I need to keep the phone plugged in while it charges, so I can't plug in the mic. But I'm just pulling the advice cards now, and then you guys are done. Sorry about that, my battery ran out. I've plugged in, but I'll have to shout because the mic can't plug in. It plugs in the same place as the charger. Why has this person had the Knight of Cups reversed? Childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the term should be grow up or get out. Ooh. They need to mature. Or the person that was messing them about needs to mature. Someone needs to grow up. Clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. So whether they were getting messed about or they were messing other people about. So let's say that this is the person you're separating from. When are you going to meet someone new? When is Virgo going to meet somebody new? Because you're being called to leave. I mean, surely not straight away. You still got to get out of this first. Obsessing over timing creates blocks. Yeah, so don't be thinking about anything new right now if you're leaving something. It's pointless. Let's say I'm just going to turn that over because it's the wrong way. Let's pretend that this is the one that you're leaving. I want you to choose. That's weird how that came out again, isn't it? So they're just going to sit tight and you're going to have to like be the one to walk away because they're not going to budge. They're waiting for you. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Ooh. So they feel like they've got a lot to lose. Sorry if the sound's really quiet, but I'm having to charge up. The charger plugs in at the same place as sound does, so I've got to prioritise. It says, wait, I just dream and wish for everything. We've got 2 sevens. So I think that goes with your card of like fantasy, delusion, like daydreaming. The Seven of Cups reversed is like you're more comfortable in your fantasies at the moment than in the relationship that you're in. One thing I really don't like in a partner is if they can't be dynamic, and you're like, look, all these sevens coming out. I just wish things were different. I feel like you've got to leave, like physically leave a place, and they won't follow you, they won't go with you. They just kind of like stood still. That's happened to me before, where because the other person wouldn't be dynamic, they were afraid, they wouldn't leave, they stayed in the comfort zone, and by default, we lost the relationship. Strength, Leo, major for Leo. Ego. Someone's worried about status, worried about ego, worried about ending up on the streets. They don't have the confidence to believe in themselves to maneuver, through life. Just because you choose to leave one job, you can't then catastrophize and assume you're never going to get another one. You got to have the confidence to make moves in life. You got to have the confidence to leave a place and try living somewhere new, to leave a relationship and try being somewhere new. What's the nature of this connection? The one that's currently in Virgo's life, the old energy. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You've been waiting for this. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you're going to have time away from each other, but it could actually bring you back together and it might help to mature this person. I've never had these cards come out together. Some of them I've never had come out ever, and I use this every time. That's really weird. Absence can make the heart grow fonder. It'll make or break you, won't it? Absence from one another. It either helps you to realize how much you value that person in your life, and it'll just continue to like get deeper and deeper and more intense, or you'll just think, oh, I'm like well off out of that. So for the one that's already showing up in the reading, because it seems like you're supposed to be back together at some point, even though you're going to separate. The energy that's showing up in the reading at present. Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Okay, so just make sure that you're never settling. True love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So perhaps things were superficial before, or they have been. The ex. Healing from past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. Dressing up, an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. Anticipation, embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. It does seem like you're gonna be apart. I don't know for how long, and then you're gonna come back together. But they'll be a different person when you do. They'll be more mature. That rarely happens. Let me tell you, that rarely happens that comes out. That's very rare. I've had some really interesting readings. Leo one was really interesting. Really interesting. I've never had this come out where you're going to be apart and then you're supposed to come back together. That's really rare. Oh, look at this. I need to heal my inner child wounds. That's why they're like immature, and they do everything at face value. They just kind of wait for life to happen. They're not dynamic. They're afraid. They don't know which way to go. They don't want to be responsible for what happens to them. You got inner child wounds. You got clouded vision. Someone has to look childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Right, where's my advice? Because this is very intense. What's this person love about Virgo? What do they love about Virgo? I'm in love with you, but I don't really get a lot from that. Right, so you're going to separate. You're going to be for a decent amount of time, but the love's going to grow and deepen. It's going to become less superficial, and you're going to come back together. Curiosity, listen quietly. When you're young and you listen to the sea in the shells, it's like, go back to being childlike, go back to not thinking that you know everything that's going to happen, go back to being open-minded and just learning, just accept everything as it happens, that's what's supposed to happen. Life is wonderful, life is miraculous, life is a mystery, and it's bigger than you. This universe is so much bigger than you. You are but a speck in it, so there's a huge wider picture going on, and it's not our job to know everything. It's nice to be curious and it's nice to understand bits of it, but we can only do that as best as we can, for the mortal beings that we are. Like, we're not supposed to know everything yet. Life is a wild ride, it really is. Doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. That's freaky. On that note, please give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one, Virgo.